Pet Trainer Simulator, a game known for fusing the aspects of Pokemon and a simulator, is now getting a brand new game called Pet Trainer. It doesn't say here, but Pet Trainer Evolution, coming soon. Join our Discord group to follow the process. And I am here to discuss the leaks. Leaks have been coming for this game for about a year now. You can see it was last posted 2024. Or well, no, the first ever post was made in 2024. And I want to talk about some of these leaks because I find this game very interesting. The quality looks really good because you can even see on this first leak, the first ever one that was posted, the game already looks so much better than just like this, where it's like no models on anything. It just looks like it was made in like 5 minutes. And this one looks a lot better with a lot more detail. You can tell that the developers really put a lot of effort into this because, yeah, I believe that, like, you can even see that in the background there's shells and stuff. I think that's really cool. That's what I'm going to talk about a lot in this video, is just that. So this was the second leak that was posted. I find it to be pretty interesting because this was the first leak that they posted, but even though this was the first one, it still looks really good for it being like very early on. Because again, this game has taken the creators 3 years to make. 3 years is no short time. So you can just see like the background and everything. They put so much detail into the just like looks of the game. It's insane. But this was a year ago. There's still a lot more. Now they have the, again, a little bit later, they introduced the first starter pets. This is the first grass type. They didn't give it a name in this. And they just said, tomorrow meet the fire starter. And then this is the fire starter. I'm not gonna lie, this fire starter actually does look pretty basic compared to the other things. And this is the water starter, which I find really cool. I like this like bear whatever type thing that they used for the model of this. And this is where I think the leaks start to actually get good. This is where they show like what the game actually is going to look like at least in the future, because this was a year ago. They've been a lot more in development, but this is where I think things start actually looking good. You can see all these coins extremely detailed, and they even have the pets, 3 out of 8 pets, like the UI and everything is custom made, like everything seems custom made here. And like, I don't know if it's just me, I don't know what this is. This may be a reflection of like the sky or something, or this may just be the model. The chest looks amazing. I don't know, like the chest has like a funny structure to it. It's like curving a little bit. But I think I find that like unique about the game as well. And then there's the pet balls. These pet balls look like, this is where you open pet balls to actually get the pets you need. And I'm not gonna lie, these look amazing. I'm just gonna say this a lot, but everything looks amazing with these leaks, and I'm very excited to see what the game actually looks like when it comes out. So yeah, these are the starter pets and the UI and everything. They don't have names yet because this was before they had names. I'll talk about names in a little bit. You can see you know, the UI and everything looks very cool. This is the first video they have. We start this month with a little gift. I'll share with you the legendary pet from the first pet ball and in motion. And this is the first one. You can finally see the animations now that it's not just pictures. Nothing really has animations here. I wish the windmill moved. I don't know if it does in more recent times, but they're talking about the first legendary pet here, which honestly looks cool. I like the little egg head shape it has. I think that's cool. And then to talk about, there's still a third evolution missing. And then you can see mounts, which is the bicycle here. And you can see these 3 starter pets and what they evolve into. I believe this is their second evolution, which they look really cool, I'm not gonna lie. I like the green one the best. I forget the name of it. Short video of the first pet ball. This pet ball reminds me a lot of, what do you call it? The pet simulator, like the first pet simulator UI for when you're looking at like an egg. The UI would look exactly like this, where it would just have the pets labeled right above it and not like on a separate UI. Find that really cool. These chances are not set, I can tell, because no shot this is 0.999%. And then in this game there's also going to be routes and everything. And again, that's what I like about Pokemon games, is that if they have places to explore, places out in the open where you can like interact with stuff, go to other places, talk to other trainers and stuff, that's what I find cool. And they do have that in this game, which I am very excited about. So that's like the autumn route, whatever, I think. I think. I'm saying this, but I already know. And then they have, in the original Pet Trainer game, they have these bushes and everything where you can click them and just destroy them. And there's a chance you get like a pet from destroying these bushes. I never got this when I was playing, but there's going to be this in the new game as well. Find Celestial Pet, and then the name of pet names blurred out in the bushes. And the pet looks very weird. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, they have this feature in the game too, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait for you to see the full game. I'll show the second evolution of the first pet. Yeah, so this was the pet we saw earlier, and this is the second evolution, which I'm not gonna lie, it seems that it's still taking the egg shape from the head now to the body. I find that so funny. And yeah, so they were just asking here whether they should make this, at least from what I know. I didn't translate it or anything, but if they want to make this open world or not. Here's another area. I believe these are gonna be the leaderboards for the game, and this is just like early building for the game. Again, nothing too special here, but when we move down, we can see a whole, like an actual place being built. Like they have a castle, houses. I believe this is where you like battle other trainers and other NPCs, like a little farm here, trees. Of course, the whole area isn't expanded, which I do find kind of disappointing. But I believe this was again another early leaks, but I hope they do like actually fill out these areas with at least something, because that would be cool. I don't like having empty areas, or well, seeing empty areas in like a big open world game. I at least want there to be something. And then evolution altars are a very important part. Altars spread around throughout the region. Some pets can evolve up to 2 times, although a complicated process. Pets you want to evolve. Mega altars used to make mega evolutions, and especially it's really hard to get a mega pet, especially if it's shiny or celestial or both, but I assure you it'll be worth it. So yeah, this is the pet altar. I'd assume this is where you like evolve your pets or make them mega evolutions. Mega evolved, I mean. So that's going to be very cool when that comes out. Mounts. This is where things get even more interesting. Mounts I really like in the newer Pokemon games, especially with Scarlet and Violet. This gives the same type of vibes as Scarlet and Violet. Of course, the background and everything is just like, I think, for testing, but the mount is actually the real thing here, which I think looks very cool. And I'm really excited to see what it's like in the actual game, because I have early access to the game when it does come out, exclusive tester. So when the game does come out, I will be showing more. And this will be the last leak I show for this video. This is boss battling that they have. Legendary boss of the arena, raid, blah blah blah, stuff like that. And then they just show bosses that you can battle. I assume give rewards. Very cool animation. Well, this is a picture, but I know the animations would look cool if it was a video. And yeah, again, very beautiful atmosphere. I think, actually, hold on, wait. In the back, I think you can see, like, I don't know if that's like a transition to another route or something, but in the like waterfalls in Pet Trainer are used to healing springs. So like you would heal your pets using that. And yeah, so that's all the leaks I'm going to look at for this video. If you guys want me to look at more, smash that like button, comment something, I don't care what it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.